ladies and gentlemen, and hold that birthday. Well, yeah, it's important to hold it. Yeah, there's a way to hold it. Well, I've been here the last hour. I have to say, by the way, the people of Clara, honestly, what a welcoming town. I've been over in Hughes's house over there having cups of tea. I was looked after so well. But what struck me most is how many families are here, Shane. I've spoken to, and there's young people here who, in 50 years' time, will remember the day you brought the cup here.
Look, it's incredible, isn't it? I suppose I never thought I'd be. I didn't know if I was good enough to win something like this, so I never did think that I'd have maybe something like this in Clara. I mean, the only thing that I've seen like this before is, when they win a county championship and they come up and march through the town, and so I'm fairly overwhelmed at the minute, Des. I can't believe what's going on. It's been a mad few days, and yeah, what can I say?
Well, I know today you did so many interviews talking about the golf, so we won't go through the whole tournament with you because you have explained that and how perfect it was. But on the last day, and the scenes on the 18th, which brought so much joy to everyone, when I saw you, were you able to recognise people in the crowd when you were walking up the 18th?
I walked down 18. First of all, I walked down. I see people in the crowd, but Sunday, obviously, the big crowds, and I remember seeing the group of lads. From Clara. One in particular, he's a bit like Marmite, you either love him or hate him. Nigel Monaghan. But I seen the lads on the hill on the 16th, and they were fairly boisterous at the time. I think they definitely felt like I had it in the bag. I didn't feel that at the time, but it was. And then walking down 18, I seen first of all, before I hit my second shot, I seen my family standing at the gap where you walk out. From the 18 green, and that I got a bit emotional then, and walking up 18 I seen my Uncle Paddy standing in the grandstand. When you see like how happy people are, it was just it was an incredible day.
I know, but it's understandable your uncles would be, and your family and your friends, but I don't know, when you realise what it meant to the people of Ireland, I mean, some of the messages you got, have been extraordinary as well.
I've had messages. I haven't even got time to get through my phone. I've so many messages. Like one today, Michael Dignan texts me today. He says, "Is it all right if I give your number to Brian Whelan and Henry Shefflin?" I was like, give my number to any legends like that, I've had many messages from great people, and look, to just see this evening, it's incredible, isn't it? And hopefully, in years to come, there's loads of kids out here. Hopefully I'll inspire a few kids to take up the game anyway.
Wouldn't that be fantastic? So, Conor was a bit harsh on you in that you've had a lot of work to do. I mean, when you finished, and we saw shots of you meeting your mum and dad, and we should mention your mum and dad especially, I think. I know, you get too emotional.
Obviously, I wouldn't be here without them. That's fairly obvious. But they sacrificed.
Ask your mother.
They sacrificed a lot for me to be here, so it's incredible to be able to hand them the Claret jug on the 18 green on Sunday. Sure, look, I mean, I never thought I'd be doing it. Honestly, I played a game of golf for a living, and you play in big tournaments. I played in loads of huge events, and I've won a couple of decent events. But I never thought to win it up in Portrush was just unreal, wasn't it? It was like, I think if you were to pick a tournament, if you were to write down when I finished my career all the events I've played in ever, and you were to pick one to win, I think it'd be pretty close to the very top. So it was incredible.
You made it back to Dublin late that night, and then you were with your friends then, Alan and the lads.
Yeah, I suppose we had a good couple of days. It still hasn't really sunk in because I haven't had a minute. I've got back to Dublin Sunday night and left the house as soon as I was able to on Monday. Look, I'm sure we're going to have a good party here tonight as well, and
And you don't mind all the photographs and all that, because he's not sitting there partying in truth, he's just getting photographs taken.
Yeah. Well, you were there taking photographs of me yesterday as well. You were on the bandwagon too.
I'm the driver.
But no, it's it's I've so much to do, but I don't care. Like I said to so a good friend of mine is my manager, and I said to him last week he wanted to get some flags signed off a certain player that has won majors, and they told him no. And I said to him, if I ever do that, you have to hit me a slap on the head. So he's going to hold me to that now. I'll be signing flags for the rest of my life, but I don't mind.
Well, over the next 20 years, you'll be taking photographs with everybody here, I've no doubt. But look, to put this in context, and put the Lowry family achievement in context, because it's pretty unique in Irish sport what the Lowry family have achieved. We have tonight the man who is best placed as an observer of all of the great Irish sporting moments for a very, very long time. A man who did his first commentary in the 1940s. He's a legend like this man. Will you welcome, please, the great Micheál O'Murray. Micheál, the sprightly Micheál. Well, Micheál, put Shane's. You went to watch Shane.
I went to watch Shane, and I went to watch other Lowrys in different decades. I never came away disappointed. But before all that, I've been asked to do a little job. To present a local jersey from the club and from the players, hoping maybe that if Shane returned to football, they might win a county championship again. They even have put in the back where Lowry stood before and wore a number 15 jersey. Brunna me Shininish Corramúr na Crinne, the world's champion. Féin Shane to fame. Now there's...
Did you know Clara beat for a band, by the way, in the championship?
And even if it finishes in a replay, he'll drop whatever is happening in America and he'll be here. Cúpla rodler ágam. I got to know Offaly very, very early. Came to Dublin in the 40s, and one of the first friends I had was a Mickey Furlong. He was a member of the great Furlong clan. He played hurling and football for his county at the time. He didn't believe in training, and he didn't believe in sleep either. And I remember one Friday evening he said, I want to call to a friend or two in County Meath. We left at 6 o'clock. We arrived home at 7 o'clock the following morning. Sinead sort in a Mickey, but I knew all the Furlongs, and the time came I knew the Lowrys. A Gimmer Pella, when I came to Dublin, they hadn't even won a Leinster championship. They had no All-Ireland title. And I think what Offaly have achieved, not alone this wonderful, magnificent achievement of Shane, other things they achieved. Take the football. They had never won a Leinster. In a very short time, they had 2 All-Ireland, 71 and 72, beating Kerry in 72, 2 senior All-Irelands. And the only time I was worried up in Royal Portrush was when I saw a man with a long beard coming out to play against the Warrior. Because it reminded me of Sean Lowry at centre back in the Offaly team of 76.